Hello there, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Jigawats, and today we're going to be taking a look at Barnblitz. This is not the usual Barnblitz. This is a pro version, which it has had a lot of the issues with the map fixed and tweaked with, so it's a much more enjoyable version of the map. There's a lot of things that have been fixed to make it a little bit less stalematy and so on and so forth. But anyway, let's go ahead and go over map names. First one is storage. This little room right up here. Oops, I messed up my jump. Ugh. This is storage, and the reason why it's called storage, obviously, because there's crates in it. This is ramp, and it's pretty obvious why that's called ramp. This is outhouse, or you can call it spawn if you want to call it spawn, like spy by or spawn, or you can say spy by the outhouse because the medkit is right here, and everybody knows what that medkit is, so it's really easy to call it out. Or a spy is high up a high outhouse, which sometimes you will. I can say that for a fact that sometimes you will. I don't have a name for this because nothing really happens over here. However, this is called station, or at least I think I prefer to call it station. Reason because there's a track right there, and you can use it to describe this by anything: lower station, upper station, etc. There's not really a name for this area. You can just call it like they're by ramp or they're up on the ramp. You can call it that. That's fine. If you want to give it your own name, that's also fine as well. This area right here is fork, and this is pretty big because when you get to the cart right about here, you gotta do this whole turn thing. It actually like literally turns about 90 degrees, and then you can continue on. Actually, no, it's a full 180-degree turn, I think. Regardless, though. Yeah, when you get to fork right here, the track has to turn in order for it to go forward. So yeah, that's a pretty big deal. And you can say they're at fork or they're coming from fork, and people usually know what that is. So you can call this L if you want, or secret. Either way, it's a really nice spot for spies to go because you can just cloak right here, go under, take this little corner staircase right here, and you'll be right where the sentry gun is on the balcony. That's what this area up here is called, balcony. And it's pretty basic to see why it's a balcony. It's overlooking the point here. A few other names that might be important: moo or cow room, if you want to call it. That's because there's a cow in here. But the moment you come in here, that's the first thing you see is cow. Another thing that might be important is this area right over here. I'm not really sure what to call this. You can come up with your own name for this room. You can just call it window room or something like that, or attic if you want to call it attic. Attic's probably the best one, just because it's pretty much useless unless someone comes up here either to spam the sentry, or they can take this little path right here and get in to your balcony room without being seen or messed with. You come out over here, you have this little grassy area. I think a good name for this would be lookout, just because it's a lookout. Like a sniper gets over here, look for pics, etc., etc. This area right over here, this is roof. This little section right here is roof, and this is pretty big because there's usually gonna be a sentry up here or a soldier will be up here on the roof. No one really comes into this actual house here. I mean, you can go up to the top floor. They're on the top floor of, I guess, the gravel house. You can call it that, just because when you look at the house right over here, it says Gray Gravel Co. So you just call it gravel house. They're at the third floor, the second floor, the first floor. Yeah, so it's pretty basic stuff. Then you have this little area up here. This is stairs, or top of stairs. And corner stair, over there. But the top of stairs, this is where the combo will usually hang out. They're defending, or the pyro will hang out here. In most of the scrims that I've played on this map before, the combo will hang up here, and the sentry gun will be right over here, or right over there by the crate. Preferably though up here because it has high advantage. And the reason why this spot is actually pretty good because it's really hard to get to. But it's also fairly easy for the spy to get over here as well. If he manages to slip through without being seen, which thanks to this map's design, the new one, the pro version, he will be able to get through here pretty easily actually. He can get up behind here, and he can just go at the top and be positioned ready for, when your team, when his team pops Uber and you start wrangling your sentry, he can just come in, slice you up, and you're done. But you can also place it down here, and this doesn't give him as much room to move around. It kind of shuts down spies, I think, but you don't have the height advantage. So, like, they'll have the immediate height advantage. If they get to the top, your team is pretty much fucked. So, yeah, there's that. Also, really nifty low jump right here. If I can do it right without messing it up. I know I can do this jump. I've done it like so many times before. You got air strafe into that little pillar right there. There you go. Oh my god, I messed it up. Watch me fail, guys. This is hilarious. There you go. You gotta be sure you got air strafe onto it. If you jump like right from there, you're just gonna hit the wall. You got air strafe into this little pillar right here to get the jump. But yeah, you always want to go up here because of locker room. This is a really huge room to hold as a soldier. Or if you're a spy and you know they're going to try to push out from the locker room, you can just go up here, hang out in this little blind spot, and they would not see you. Or you can try to maybe... What can get up there? No, there's probably no way to get up there. Maybe over here? Maybe? Maybe? There we go. You can hang over with the cloak and dagger, and you can just sit right here and wait for them to come up. And decloak like in the corner or something. No, you can't reach over there. But you get the idea. You gotta hold the locker room because if they get up here, they're right over here, they're right across the room for the combo, and they can get direct access to your sentry gun. Or if they want to, they could send the combo through the stairs, and their soldier or whatever could come up through here and bomb y'all out. So yeah, you want to be careful about that. This area down here is called Haystack. Because it's Haystack, and the area that goes like all the way from the cart all the way to here, this leads to the Haystack in there. So yeah, that's why I call it that. Hill, this little area right here, this is where you'll usually have them set up a teleporter, so maybe be mindful of that. And that's pretty much Barnblitz Pro in a nutshell. I mean, it's kind of like any other payload map really, but this one's actually a fairly difficult one to take because of that last. It is so easy to waste people's time on the balcony over here, and to waste their time on the last. Like, it's so easy to waste their time. You cannot hold station for very long, but you can definitely hold these the second and the last one very easily. You can't hold third. Like, really at all. You're basically just trying to stall them for time on third, and then you retreat back to last the moment you feel that they're going to push in and pop an Uber. Then they waste their Uber, your team falls back, and then you just hold the fuck out last as long as you possibly can. And it's actually pretty easy to hold last, all things considered. But, yeah. This is actually a fairly difficult payload map, but that's mostly because it's still in the works. There's still things about it that need to be tweaked or whatever. And I haven't actually played this version of Barnblitz Pro. I've only played RC1. This is RC2. So I haven't really played this one and really seen, how it benefits my spy play or anything. So just take what I say. Take what I say with a grain of salt, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at. And learn this jump. This jump is so damn useful once you airstrafe it properly. All you do is just airstrafe up there. If you can fucking airstrafe and get up there, it'll work, I swear to God. But I don't airstrafe very well. I don't play soldier enough. But, yeah. That does it for this episode. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go learn this jump.